everybody, and welcome to Reviews for Rescues. I am Nick.
I am Shane.
And tonight we have a very special episode for you. We're doing something called a Saturday night face-off. So why don't you explain to the audience what a Saturday night face-off is, Mr. Shane?
Pretty much, he likes the movie. I like a movie. The movie he likes, I hate. The movie I like, he hates. Although I don't know if you hate.
I don't hate it. I just think my pick is a better film in general.
And it shouldn't be that way.
So, we're gonna go over our points of view about why I think Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice is a much better film than Captain America: Civil War. And what are you gonna go over?
We're going to go over, 6 things? Director, effects, soundtrack, cast, storyline, and cultural impact.
Yeah. And while we're debating it, guys, it's up to you, the viewers, to declare the victor by the end of this video. So comment in the comment section down below what you think is the better film. Captain America: Civil War or Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. At the end, we have our tech who's going to count the votes and declare a true victor in the Saturday Night Face-Off. Now, I think it's important to declare that tonight's matchup is no holds barred. We're going to go pretty crazy. It's going to get super lit. So just prepare for that, guys. No small children, like under the age of 3. Mainly because they won't know what we're talking about.
This is true.
Yes. All right. So, Shane, why don't you list our viewers the 6 categories that we will be grading the movies on.
I already did that.
List them again.
You don't tell me.
List them again. Okay, I will list them again. So we're going to talk about the direction of the film, the special effects, the soundtrack of the film, the film's cast, the storyline and plot of the film, and the cultural impact that movie has had on society.
Yours is none.
It's had a great impact. Listen, Shane.
It's had none.
It's Batman vs. Superman. Okay, we're going to start with that one, guys. We're going to start with cultural impact. No, if you're gonna be sassy like that in front of our viewers,
I will.
We're going to start with that.
What impact has Batman vs. Superman had?
Okay, it is the second film in the DC extended universe, which is
Real
the
extended.
cinematic canon universe. It's been great. It kind of relaunched Ben Affleck's career. It's what Henry Cavill is most famous for. It's amazing. It brought Wonder Woman to the big screen. Okay, Wonder Woman. She's a world famous superhero. Everybody loves her, but she had never had an on-screen movie appearance until Batman vs. Superman. I think that's pretty darn great, Shane. Yeah. It's also had an enormous impact as far as internet memes. It's a lot of great memes on the internet about it. Dawn of Justice, Batman vs. Superman, has had a great cultural impact. What has Civil War had on the world that any other film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe has not had?
It's the first of its kind.
How so?
What do you mean, how so?
How so?
Superheroes fighting against each other.
It was the first of its kind?
Kind of.
What year was it released?
I don't know off the top of my head.
2016.
Okay.
What year was Dawn of Justice released? 2015. A full year before Civil War was released. So tell me again how Civil War is first.
It was still the first of its kind because they had more. It was just 2 guys. And first of all, this is where my complaining starts with this whole movie. Because I didn't even like this in the comic books. First of all, I don't like Batman. I never have, and I probably never will.
That's a false.
Kind of same thing with Spider-Man. I don't like Spider-Man.
Nobody doesn't like Batman.
I don't. I like Superman. Realistically, if you're going to go with comic book wise, there shouldn't be a match for Superman, especially Batman, who has no superpowers.
Well, Batman has his technology.
Oh.
He's a super genius. He can harness Superman's weakness. His one weakness, he can harness it.
Okay.
Kryptonite.
they somehow put that in the movie, but that's fine.
It's in every Superman movie ever.
I know,
It's his one weakness, bro.
Well, I understand that, but still, it's always been a dumb fight. I've never understood it. So Superman is limitless. There's nothing he can't do, pretty much.
Yeah, he can do almost everything unless kryptonite is involved.
True.
So Trisha is asking, you don't like Batman?
No.
Kim Cooper says Shayne is now her favorite because she does also not like Batman.
Thank you, Kim Cooper. Batman's dumb.
Kim Cooper, you're booted off the stream. Batman is amazing. Batman is great. Batman literally almost killed Superman in the movie. He is therefore stronger. He had his kryptonite spear.
That brings me to my next problem with this movie.
With Dawn of Justice.
Dawn of Justice.
Okay.
Batman does not kill, correct?
Generally, no.
Okay. Right. Now, if he did, I would be okay with it if he had, like, a true 1,000% legitimate reason. Like, I don't know. What if I'm not going to get into I'll get into the Martha thing later, because that's just... What reason... I don't even remember the movie that well. Did he even kill in that movie? I know he almost killed Superman.
He didn't kill, but he is getting very close to it. Because Dawn of Justice takes place in a timeline where it's not the beginning of Batman's career, it's near the end.
Well,
he's a little more jaded, a little more not as strict to his code as he once was, because he's seen so much stuff happen in the world.
I feel like if Robin were in this movie, he's not, and say if Superman were to kill Robin, okay, to me that would be like, oh, you know what? That does give me a legitimate reason. I got to end his life. Robin was my sidekick, my partner, and you ended his life, you know. But he has no, like... And
in the movie, he does have a very legitimate reason.
What is that?
Because he saw the destruction that Superman and General Zod took on New York. Or on Gotham.
I don't find
Gotham or Metropolis,
I don't think
one
that's
of the
a
two.
Batman enough reason. He's always cool with stuff like that. That's why he doesn't kill.
Yeah, but again, it's near the end of his career. He's seen a lot of destruction, but this was one of the biggest events of his life.
Martha.
He saw children being crushed by the buildings that they made fall down. I feel like if you're a superhero and you see men, women, and children getting crushed under buildings that someone is purposely knocking down, I feel that's a legitimate reason to try and stop that person. And with Superman, you can't just stop him. The only way to stop him is to kill him. This is what he had to do.
What, Jesse Eisenberg gave him the kryptonite. See that?
Lex Luthor.
That's another problem.
Jesse Eisenberg was also great as Lex Luthor.
He was awful.
Why do you think he was awful?
Because that's not what Lex Luger is about.
Lex Luger, the wrestler?
Lex Luthor, whatever.
Lex Luthor.
I don't like the whole Batman things. I don't really like any.
Lex Luthor is a Superman villain.
Can I get to my point here? The whole movie is terrible, so I don't care about any of it. I don't remember most of it because it was that bad.
You have yet to list one reason why this movie is terrible.
I just listed a bunch.
You said that Batman doesn't have a reason. He does have a reason. It's explained in the movie. You say Jesse Eisenberg is not terrible. He brought new life to an outdated character.
New life?
Yeah.
Not really.
He really did.
He was a terrible one.
He had Granny's Peach Tea, bro. Granny's Peach Tea, iconic scene.
I forgot what movie it was, but he reminded me of Nicolas Cage in one movie. He was just very like, that's just dumb to me. This is dumb. I forgot I have to look up what movie that is, but I remember Nicolas Cage did that movie where he was like an OCD type villain, and he would just go randomly, and that's how he was in the movie. That really bothered. I do remember that.
I don't know what movie you're talking about. Maggie says Batman is a hunk, and you cannot deny it. Yes, Batman is pretty hunky.
Christian Bale was better than Ben Affleck.
Let's see. Lauren Barber says she likes Batman, but he's literally the only thing that DC has going for it. Marvel has Cap, Thor, and Iron Man.
This is very true.
I do agree with Thor. Thor is the MCU's shining light. We have Bailey watching. Kim says Marvel also has Star-Lord. And Maggie likes Drax. There's Star-Lord right there. I don't see Drax on this poster, though. I guess he wasn't present for the filming.
Dumb movie.
Oh my gosh, he's right there. Oh, jeez. He was just standing so still. I couldn't see him. He was invisible to the naked eye.
Very cringy.
All right, so kind of going back to the original point, Shayne.
Yeah, we're gonna
what cultural impact has Civil War had? Before we went off on our tangent.
We really did. This is how me and him usually talk about movies.
Hello to all 10 viewers right now, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's about to get crazy. Strap in. Buckle down.
Airport scene.
Airport scene.
Okay? It's, to me, a cinematic masterpiece. It's a scene that will be always remembered in movies now.
I would agree that
Okay.
that is one of the best superhero
And
fight scenes
I'm
of
going
all
to
time.
be upset that I'm saying this because I hate him so much.
Uh-huh.
And part of that was because of Spider-Man.
That was the introduction of Spider-Man to the
Because I remember in the
Marvel
trailer,
universe.
I don't believe we saw Spider-Man in the trailer.
I think they should have been a later trailer
There's-
because they showed the under ruse
Right.
thing, but it wasn't in the originals.
Right. So it just... We'll get into all that when we get to just other parts of the movie, but it just brought everything just so well together. It's just everything about that movie, from storyline to cast, everything. It was a near perfect movie, with the exception of Spider-Man.
Okay.
That to me is the cultural impact.
So the cultural impact is the airport fight scene, and that it's perfect. All right. So those are our
Near
points
perfect.
for cultural impact. Leave in the comment section, guys, whether you think Batman vs Superman or Civil War had a better cultural impact. For those tuning in now, we are debating Civil War versus Superman versus Batman: Dawn of Justice. We're debating our
Few
points
years
of
too
view,
late.
but it's up to you, the viewers, to determine the winner, determine the victor tonight. So make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you guys think. If you feel
Dab on
very
'em.
partial
Dab on Dab on them.
towards one or the other,
Dab on them.
definitely be sure to share with your friends.
Dab on them.
And have them vote for your pick. All right, so we talked about cultural impact. Let's go up to storyline. I'm going to start with a brief overview of the plot of Batman vs. Superman, and then we'll go on to let him do his. So it's essentially after the movie Man of Steel, Superman had destroyed the city of Metropolis after the film's big fight at the end. Batman, or Bruce Wayne, sees this, all this devastation and destruction he has caused, and vows to himself, this Superman dude, I don't like him. So he goes on a hunt to try and find Superman. And the whole movie is, Batman trying to hunt out Superman, Superman trying to do his normal Superman life stuff, and it culminates at the end with a big battle. They have a villain who is, I believe, the alien creation of General Zod's corpse, who was the villain from the first movie. Is it Apocalypse? Fact check. Is it Apocalypse in Batman vs. Justice? Batman vs. Superman? All right, yes. It's the villain Apocalypse. And they fight. They have to end... Abomination was Hulk, I thought.
Continue talking.
Yeah. So they fight each other, but then this big villain comes out, so they have to team together to defeat this villain. And who else do they have to... we're hearing that it's Doomsday. It's Doomsday as the villain, not Apocalypse. Very similar.
We should have known that.
We should have known that. Doomsday and Batman vs. Superman. So they have to team together to fight Doomsday, and who do they call in? They call in Aquaman and Wonder Woman, bro. It's crazy. It's all four main DC superheroes on the film. And it eventually leads to the 2017 film, Justice League. So that's a brief rundown of the plot and storyline of Batman vs.
How do you
Superman.
feel about Justice League?
Justice League is not one of the best DCEU films for a lot of reasons, but that's for a different video. Today we're just talking about the cinematic masterpiece of Batman vs. Superman. Try not to bog down our viewers with conversations that don't hold part in our video today. I see that you're doing it to try to lessen my impact, lessen the points I have for why Dawn of Justice is a great film. I see what you're doing. See what you're doing.
Okay.
Shayne the Rain.
The pain, standing in the rain with the candy cane.
That's it.
Really? So that's what it was about.
That's what it was about. What is Civil War about?
Do you want to talk about Martha?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. There's nothing wrong.
There's parent issues in both movies.
That was their connection.
There's parent issues in both movies.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, there is.
Oh my gosh, we found common ground.
We really did.
Guys, we found common ground. But not for long.
Mine is just
I'm coming at you
across the screen, yelling Martha.
Hey, man, that was their bonding. That is how they knew they had to work together. When they found out that both their moms died and had the same name, and that emotional impact caused them to be superheroes. Basic storyline, bro.
No, anyways, Sokovia Accords, okay?
What is that?
Need to be signed.
What is that? I know what it is. Our viewers may not.
Well, if they don't, well, the ones that do will know. The other ones, they don't. Okay. Hold on a second, guys.
Oh, we have a special guest.
All right. You guys met her. This is Lucy. Anyway, so Captain America: Civil War takes place right after the Age of Ultron, and some of the world sees them as heroes, others see them as vigilantes. Government gets involved, wants them to sign the Sokovia Accords, pretty much saying that they need to be put in check, and then they can be used when they're told to. And it's like Civil War. Some of them say, "Oh, that makes sense." Other half saying, "That's not how superheroes need to work." They split apart, and so when they split apart, they kind of have to track each other down because the part that doesn't want it needs to be put in jail. Airport scene. I'm not very great at explaining movies, obviously.
Yeah, that's a great rundown of the plot.
Hey. But honestly, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm not that great at explaining movies. If you haven't seen it, then you need to. But
yeah, and if they haven't seen it, then why are you watching this video? To be honest,
this is true.
Yeah,
this is very true.
All right, so that's the storyline of Civil War.
Let me hold on. Let me backtrack. Lucy was distracting me a little bit.
Sure.
I'll take my hat off here.
Okay.
That's not really. The movie is really about Captain America versus Iron Man. Kind of the first two Avengers, because I don't really count the Hulk.
Yeah, technically it's MCU, but
it is. But he got fired, and then they never made another Hulk movie. We'll get into that in another video. They're the two main dudes in the MCU. You know what I mean? Captain America and Iron Man.
Yeah.
And Captain America, he doesn't like to be told what to do in a way. He's a hero. Iron Man, thinks with his head. He's very smart.
Yep.
But he's also seen a lot through the first Avengers movie, and that leads up to this right here. So, but turns out, first one was better. So I was saying a few minutes ago, parent issues in the Justice League.
Maggie says mommy issues in the comments.
That's true. Mommy issues in this one, and I guess this one is...
It's mommy and daddy issues.
So parent issues. Captain America's best friend, Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, is actually killed Iron Man's parents. So, he doesn't find this out to the end. And then that's another big epic scene at the end. And so, again, I didn't really describe this movie in the best way, but you got the gist of it.
Yeah, so that's the storylines of our two movies. I love both storylines. I think they're both great films, but I feel that Batman vs Superman has more of a linear narrative, where Civil War kind of focuses on previous installments of the series, which is okay. That's fine considering it's Captain America 3, but as a standalone film, storyline wise, I would say Batman v Superman is better.
Mm-hmm.
What are they saying in the comments, Shane? What are our loyal viewers talking about in the comment section below?
Below, where'd you leave off of? You usually do the comment section.
Yeah,
I have terrible eyes, by the way.
I'm passing the torch. This is the torch.
And I'm passing it to you.
Passing it. You can't pass the torch back.
I did.
The torch has a one pass rule.
I don't follow rules, so.
All right, let's see. Where do we leave off, guys? Lauren also likes Loki, T'Challa. Wakanda forever. Heimdall. She thinks Marvel has way more to offer, not to mention the better storylines. Well, Lauren, this isn't a Marvel versus DC debate per se. This is about the solo films Civil War versus Dawn of Justice.
I'll give you this. All right?
Give me it. Give me it.
If you're talking cultural and... Every time I try to be serious in these, I can't with him.
Can't be serious, bro. It's a Saturday night face-off, bro. You're going down, man.
If you're talking
woo,
cultural-wise and even comic book-wise,
yeah,
I think DC probably goes a little bit deeper than Marvel. My whole issue with this is just movie-wise.
Okay.
I can't think, with the exception of Man of Steel, which I did love, because I'm a big General Zod guy. And I do like Superman.
Uh-huh.
And I like the Dark Knight trilogy, actually.
Oh, yeah. It's a great series.
I think the first one was the best, Batman Begins. Mm-hmm. As for the older Batmans with George Clooney and all that, the Michael Keaton one was good, like you said earlier. And Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Oh, yeah.
All
Danny
right.
DeVito, best actor of all time.
He's not, but that was...
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a callback.
I don't know where, to me, DC goes wrong with movies. It's just too much. I don't know. I think it's honestly the villains.
Okay. And just like you gave me that, I'll give you something back.
Okay.
Your opinion is the popular one. Not many people are big fans of the new DC films coming out, with the exception of Wonder Woman, which had great reviews. Aquaman had mixed reviews. Justice League, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, all definitely on the lower end of the rating spectrum. So while I am a hardcore defender of Dawn of Justice till the day I die, more people are definitely sharing your opinion, Shane.
I feel like, I think I've told you this before, I feel like DC movies are rushed.
Especially with some of the recent ones.
Yeah.
Especially Justice League with Henry Cavill's mustache.
Take a look at Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah.
That came out what?
2011, I believe.
Almost 10,
yeah.
A while ago. And just, he made his movie, made another one, and he just kept his storyline going.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Thor. Same with Iron Man. Not talking about number 3.
Mm-hmm.
They all grow in their own movies.
That's true.
So when they're together, it all, I don't know, makes sense. They each character has like meaning. Like, oh man, I remember him 2 movies ago. He did this and did that.
I agree with that.
In Justice League or
Dawn of Justice.
Kind of just threw, to me, when they threw Aquaman in there, I was really thrown off.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Dawn of Justice would have done better and had more people like it if they did release it after the solo films, in the same way, in the same formula Marvel did.
And I feel
would
like
agree with
if
that,
they
Shane.
would have kept with the Dark Knight trilogy type thing, movies probably would have been a lot better. And I think it also did not help that Christopher Nolan was not directing. He was part of the movie,
Yeah.
but he was not directing, and it's very obvious in this movie. I'm not a big Zack Snyder fan. So it just, I don't. I know people think I hate on movies just to hate. I have legitimate reasons why. I saw it. I do not like it.
He does.
Aquaman.
You're like an onion. You have lots of layers.
I do. Isn't that Shrek?
It is Shrek.
Yeah. Aquaman. I thought it was okay. Will I remember it? No. Honestly, the same thing with Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman and Justice League both had forgettable villains.
The villains were terrible.
Yeah.
And they even, honestly, they looked terrible too.
Bad CGI.
Very bad CGI.
So, you talked about Zack Snyder a little bit. So let's hop on up to our category of directors. How about you talk to us first about the directors of Captain America: Civil War?
The Russo brothers.
What?
Yes, the Russo brothers.
The Russo brothers.
Did it again.
Anthony and Joe?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. What can I say about them? They don't make bad movies. Superhero movies, anything else, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything else they don't make. So, but they make great superhero movies, and that's what we're talking about. So,
That's true.
there was a movie that came out because Zack Snyder put out a few years ago, and I can't remember the name of it. And I saw the trailer, and I really wanted to love it. God,
Schindler's List.
no, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Zack Snyder. That took a
Are you
dark-
talking about? Are you talking about Zack Snyder or the Russo brothers?
Zack Snyder?
Sucker Punch.
Yeah, that's what
Sucker
it was.
Punch. Yeah.
Wanted to love it. I saw it and I had no idea what was going on. I don't know.
It's yeah.
I feel
it's
like
a very niche movie.
I feel like Zack Snyder is the new Michael Bay of superhero movies.
I agree with that.
Just you
They're
know,
similar.
he tries to make good, and his action really is. Michael Bay makes great action movies. The action in it looks great.
Yep.
I don't know what Zack Snyder I don't know what he does. I feel like the first part of Dawn of Justice really tried. Because I'll give him this. They had a lot to tell in that movie.
That's true.
It should have been, honestly, 2 movies.
Yep.
And it wasn't. So, like, the first part, I was like, you know what? They're trying. I get it. And then it just fell apart in this mess of a heap of a movie. So, whereas Captain America, Civil War, like I said, there was a lead up. And they did kind of throw, like, Spider-Man in there. But Ant-Man just had a movie came out.
Yep.
So you had some story on him.
Yep.
So it just stuff like that made sense to me. You knew the characters, you knew who they were. So that to me is where, again.
I also want to touch on something before we move to the next topic. The lighting and the color scheme of the movies. Civil War has a very bright, vibrant color scheme, while Dawn of Justice has a very dark, bleak color scheme. And I think that gives both movies, even though they're similar in storyline and plot, completely different tones. How would you feel about that?
I feel the same, but I feel like it's kind of supposed to be dark. I mean, Batman's he's a very dark character.
Yeah.
I don't really count the Adam West era. R.I.P.
Well, bow! Hey, man. Only on Reviews for Rescues can you watch live action cartoon sound effects.
R.I.P. So that's okay with me. I understand that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's talk about effects next. Movie effects. What's that huffing for? What's that huffing for, Shane?
When you get into Doomsday, how terrible he looked.
It's how terrible he looks? I think the word that Shane is looking for is stellar. Doomsday looked awesome in that movie, bro. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Oh, he definitely did. Why don't you think he looked good?
Google him.
Yeah, I am. That's what I'm doing. Don't tell me what to do, Mom.
All right, Martha, calm down.
Hi, Mom. I know you're watching. No, bro.
He's going to Google this.
I'm going to show you guys the Doomsday. He looked very cool in this movie. So let me show you guys a little Look at that, bro. Look at that, dude. Look how cool he looks, man. Look how awesome. Look at the special effects, bro. Look at that.
No one can see that. Let me see that.
Yeah, look at that. So, Doomsday was a completely CGI monster character. CGI stands for computer-generated imagery.
Looks like someone tried to draw the Hulk and just gave up.
Forget you, man. This is great. This is a great villain. Who was the villain in Civil War? Some random, like, Hydra dude who had no personality?
He wasn't CGI.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he should have been CGI. I would have liked Civil War a little bit more if he had green skin and was running around with tentacles coming out of his head.
That's why I like Civil War. Not because the tentacles coming out of their head, but...
Tell me about your love of tentacles.
Because it wasn't really... In the end, yes, it was about a villain, and he was trying to get super soldiers, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that it is really Iron Man versus Captain America. That's what I love about it. It's not focusing on Doomsday or Jesse Eisenberg and his goofy, weird character, and just... There's none of that. It's really about them and their story from past to... Because think about it. It was talking about Captain America when he became Captain America and Iron Man's dad, and Iron Man present.
Yeah.
And they have to go in the pack and, add in Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. I love all that. The story to me, honestly, shouldn't have won an Oscar, but to me should have been nominated for an Oscar. That's just how I feel. Okay. I know superheroes, well, now they will be because the Oscars have popular movies now. Yeah. But the screenplay to that, to me, is the best in the MCU. Even better than as I'm going to do it again.
Guardians. Oh, you meant Infinity War.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
I have this poster, by the way. I got it for 1 cent.
Obviously you got it for 1 cent. How'd you get it for 1 cent, Shane?
FYE was going out of business.
What'd you call me?
FYE.
Oh,
for your entertainment.
Very cool. At the Annapolis Mall, going out of business.
I don't know if they have much left.
R.I.P. I bought a couple pop vinyls there for $1. Funko Pops. All right, so effects. We kind of again got off topic, but
we usually do.
The fight scenes were great. Doomsday looked great to me, and I think it was great. I mean, it was a lot of CGI, a lot of computer-made stuff. Hey, but it was still cool. It looked cool. Do you have anything to say about the effects of Civil War before we move on to our next topic?
No, I pretty much explained it, so.
Okay. Should we go back to the comment section before we start the next section? Let's see.
Sorry, I had to burp. I've been waiting. It came out.
Wow, dude.
Hey, I warned you.
Wow, bro.
I warned you.
Dude. You're a professional. So professional podcaster.
And I burped. It's a bodily function.
Hey, loyal viewers. Rate that burp in the comment section below on a scale of 1 to 10.
How many dabs would you give it?
Give it 1 dab.
1 dab.
2 dab. Let's see. Kim and Julie like Star-Lord.
It's true.
Star-Lord is cool. He's like a Titan-killing booty call. That's what they call him in Infinity War. Let's see. Maggie thinks Marvel is definitely above the DC right now, based on the movies. She does appreciate how dark and gritty they are. They can be more realistic. Again, kind of touching on the cinematography and the color tone of the DC films. Taylor agrees that it's a cinematic masterpiece. Thank you. I'm assuming you're referring to when I said Dawn of Justice was a cinematic masterpiece. Let's see. Taylor says, yeah, she was quoting me. Very cool. Dana says, hi, Lucy. Where's Lucy?
Lucy, come here.
Lucy. Lucy.
No, I'll bring Hershey.
Hey, Lucy.
Come here, Hershey. Oh. Oh.
Hey, Lucy. Look at the camera.
Hi.
Lucy is a rescue dog. If you guys like the videos, make sure you donate to your local animal shelter. Let's find all the homeless dogs, cats, rabbits, guinea pigs, all the animals. Some homes.
Looking Lou. Go on. Here.
Inger is watching. She says hi. Karen Beck says she likes our laughter.
What about the burps?
What about the burps? Laughter and burps. It's what we do.
At least I didn't fall on my chair this time.
Maggie.
Oh, hold on. Why are you laughing at so much?
Read what Maggie said.
Like this if you like Mandarin orange cups. We're having technical difficulties with Nick laughing over here.
Mandarin orange cups, bro. Let's see. Dana likes the Shrek quote. Very cool. Shrek is a great movie. Love Shrek 1 and Shrek 2. Not a big fan of Shrek the Third.
Well, maybe that'll be part of the...
We
we'll
could.
get into that later.
I'm down. Karen asks, what does your shirt say, Shane?
My shirt says, by the way, this is my favorite shirt that I own. I guess I should stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
Because if you got haters, you know, you must be... Oh, God, I ran the wrong way. You must be doing something right. And that's very true.
That's very true.
Yep.
Very true. You gotta have haters. You gotta love the haters. Trisha says Adam West was a great Batman. I agree.
It's true.
Let's see. Karen said, OMG at your burp. Maggie also said it was repulsive.
Oh. Yeah.
That's a strong word. Repulsive.
You gotta have haters.
Trisha said, are we voting on which is our favorite movie? Or the arguments you each presented? I would say a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Remember, guys, you are the victor tonight. So whether you want to base your vote on what we presented to you this evening, or if you just want to vote it based on your own preferences, do what you want. That's your American right. Voting is very important, and you should exercise that right and do it however you see fit. So again, guys, remember to comment in the comment section. Which do you prefer? Which is the better film? Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, or Captain America, Civil War? Let us know in the comment section right here. Is it here?
I guess.
Oh, yes, it is right there. Okay. Let's see. Taylor is giving our stream an 8 out of 10. That's cool. We get a B.
Good.
A B.
Hey, it's better than a C.
B's to get the degrees.
Better than an F.
See what Karen says. Where's the plumber's cleavage, Shane?
Unless you're referring to the last video. Yeah, I fell. I fell hard.
You fell. Yeah.
Look at my hair.
It was our review of a Dog's Way Home.
And
Kelso's birthday bash.
Kelso's birthday bash. Yeah, I fell out of my chair, and as I was getting up, someone decided to put the camera on me, and my pants had fallen down a little bit. So got a little X-rated there, folks.
I was channeling my inner Zack Snyder.
I bet you were.
Let's see. Okay, Lou and Alexa have joined us. Lou says pow and wham. And Alexa says the MCU is better than DC, period.
Amen. Amen to that.
Well, the MCU is great. It's not better than DC
Well, it is.
in general. There's an argument for that. That will be a video at a later date. We can get into that now. We have 2 more topics to touch on. We have 2 more topics to touch on, and we're already at 45
My
minutes.
dogs are going crazy. All right.
Let's talk about
That's because of what you said.
Probably. Let's talk about the cast real quick before we head out. Batman vs. Superman had a great cast. It had Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Ben Affleck. What happened?
I don't know. They're just barking.
Gal Gadot. I think Lawrence Fishburne was in it.
I guess.
A great cast. Jason Momoa. Jesse Eisenberg. Great cast. Great cast. All-star, Oscar-winning cast. Talk about the cast of Civil War, buddy.
Yeah, I agree, Hershey. Your cast, you would think it would be better, but they all did terrible.
Say that again?
They did terrible.
They did terrible.
And my biggest disappointment in that whole movie...
terrible?
My biggest disappointment in that entire movie was Jesse Eisenberg.
Dude, Henry Cavill is the best Superman of all time. Better than Christopher Reeves. Better than Nicolas Cage. He voiced Superman in the Teen Titans movie.
I'm trying to picture him now, like, flying through the sky, and just regular old Nicolas Cage.
National Treasure 3, Kryptonite.
Right.
Ooh. I can just imagine him like doing the sound effects.
Robert
like,
Downey Jr. Cast. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Paul Rudd, Chadwick Boseman, Scarlett Johansson. The list can go on and on.
Okay. Good cast.
There was two missing.
I'll agree.
From the cast, Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo.
Thor.
There was no Thor, no Hulk.
The God of Hammers.
Yeah. That, to me, is another reason why I love this movie.
Okay.
Now, you would think in a situation like this, having Civil War, you would put all your movie characters in there. Why not, right?
You think?
They didn't. They didn't have to.
That's
Another reason why I love this movie. It's... I don't know. It's so... There's so much to go over why I love this movie so much and why it was so great.
Yeah.
And that's just another reason. So
They didn't put all their coins into one pond.
they did not.
No.
They did it.
All right, so last is going to be soundtrack. The soundtrack in the movies. Batman vs. Superman was done by Hans Zimmer.
Who I love.
He's great. He's acclaimed, world famous.
He is.
And he did do a great job with the soundtrack. I think you would agree, even though you were on opposite sides.
Yeah,
I think you'd agree that the soundtrack was pretty good.
He did the same like he did in the the Dark Knight movies. It was all. I mean, he does great soundtracks.
Yeah.
Henry Jackman the same with most of the Marvel ones. So
Yeah,
I have really no issue with either both of them there. So
Cool. Anything to say specifically about the Civil War soundtrack?
no, but to me, it's almost legendary now. Think about it when.
Almost legendary?
I mean, people know the Avengers theme.
That's true.
Dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, Now do Batman's.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Not that one.
No, the breakout song from the Batman vs. Superman track was the Wonder Woman theme, which, if you heard it, you'd agree was iconic. It goes like... Not
really iconic.
I hope we don't get copyright strikes for
We
this.
might.
All right, so that is going to be that's pretty much it. Any final points before our tech tallies up the votes?
What would you give Civil War out of 10?
Out of 10, I would give it a 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Dawn of Justice, I would give a 9 out of 10. You gonna burp again?
I would have had a bar from hearing that. I would give Dawn of Justice 5 out of 10. That's just how I feel. You know how I am when I rate movies, though.
Yeah, you suck.
I don't suck. I'm a realist.
That's true.
So, that's what I would give it.
All right. So,
We have a few things to talk about before we end this video.
let's do it. Why don't you talk to our viewers about it while our tech is tallying up the votes?
We usually do reviews every Monday at 8 o'clock. From now on, we are going to be doing at least 3 reviews a week.
3 reviews? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Did you say 3 reviews?
Calm down, Ben Stiller. You're overacting.
3.
Yeah, so we're going to have movie review Monday, TV reviews on Tuesdays, TV Tuesdays, and on Fridays we are going to be doing franchise or like retro Fridays. So we'll be doing like older movies or franchises on Fridays, and then random videos like this.
Bro,
Why don't you?
that is
Before you get too excited,
yeah.
why don't you give it some dabs?
I think I'm dabbed out tonight, man. But wow, so that's 3 weekly opportunities to watch great content and support animal rescue while doing so.
And because we change our locations every now and then, on Mondays we will be having an animal from a shelter with us for the entire video.
Yeah,
and
we do our animals of the day every day as opposed to dog of the day, cat of the day. We're gonna start doing small animal of the day too. But are you saying that we're gonna have an animal with us for the entire video? Wow.
I usually keep it a surprise, but I'm gonna say this Monday, I'm not gonna tell you about the dog. I'm gonna tell you who it is. It's Rex.
Rex! Oh my gosh, Double X Rex.
Double X Rex.
Oh, he's so
Sexy
awesome.
Rexy, yep.
He's a great dog. He's gonna be in our video.
Yep.
I get to make a video with him.
God, you were just like Ben Stiller.
No, that's amazing, man. No, he's practically a celebrity around here.
He is. That's
I'm excited. I'm excited I get to be in his presence. All right. So make sure you tune in. When are we doing that again?
Monday at 8 o'clock.
Tune in this Monday, 8 p.m., guys. It's right on this channel. Share with your friends. We're trying to get more likes. We're trying to get up to 200 likes on this page. And when we hit 200 likes, we're actually going to be doing a giveaway of fun movie-related items. So make sure you share this page. Share it with your friends. You know, drop us a like, drop us a share, smash that like button. Let's get us out there so we can do a fun giveaway and get you guys some cool prizes, some cool content, and help save some animals. We got to help the ones who can't help themselves.
That's true. All right, see who won.
All right, so Maggie, who is the winner of tonight's
Civil War?
Marvel Civil War.
Told you. You tried and failed. Just like that movie. Just for that, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Why don't you look over here a second? I'm going to dabble on that.
Oh, how dare you! In my moment of weakness, you dabbed on me. Good day, sir.
That's his kryptonite that he got from space.
All right, so the people, the loyal Reviews for Rescue's universe agrees with Shayne that Civil War is a better film. And while I feel a little hurt, a little betrayed, a little
Ben Stiller like.
I respect that he is the victor tonight, and that Civil War is deemed the better of the films. And jerk, D-bag. I'm proud to announce, guys, that I'm doing Reviews for Rescue solo from now on.
Man.
It's going to be a solo show. It's going to be great. Make sure you tune in. D-bag, walk away.
Why?
How you going to diss me like that? How you going to diss me like that, man?
It's a showdown. No holds barred. You said it.
That's true. That's true. No, this is not Ring of Honor. There's no honor here.
This is not. This is AEW.
All right. Jeez. All right, guys. Before we head out, let's check our comment section, see what we missed. Let's see. Taylor voted Dawn of Justice. Thank you, Taylor. Alexa says she hasn't heard of half the people in Batman vs. Superman. What? Amy Adams? She was in the Muppets.
Terrible
She was in the Muppets. Let's see. Both had great cast, Trisha said. Christine voted Marvel. Alexa voted Civil War. Trisha voted Civil War. Speaking of Ben Affleck, can we review Giggly? Giggly next? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Giggly is, Lou. But I'll look it up and we'll see if we can. If we can review Giggly. Make sure you drop us a comment down below if you want to see us review Giggly. Giggly versus Argo. Lou is asking us what is the best Matthew Broderick movie. The best Matthew Broderick movie.
Not Godzilla.
I really like The Producers. Have you ever watched that?
That was good.
I like The
I would
Producers
go
a lot.
classic though. Ferris Bueller's Day Off for me.
That's, I gotta agree with you.
It's classic.
You can't beat that movie.
It's true.
It's a great movie. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Unanimous vote. Also, Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito,
Who's the
the greatest actor
He's not.
of all time.
He's not.
Let's see. Oh yeah, we're getting people excited about Rex. The Double X Rex will be here in the studio tomorrow. Let's see. Taylor's laughing. Alexa is cheering.
Read that. Please read that.
No time for DC. I mean losers. Whoa! Hey, this is a friendly comment section.
That deserves a dab.
Alexa, no need for that hostility here. This is a family show. Oh my goodness. Yikes.
Comment of the day. That should be on a t-shirt.
Apparently, Alexa also stuffed the ballot box. The Chicago mentality to vote early and often. Let's see, War Games. That is a great Matthew Broderick movie. Let's see, we should do a Best Actor show. Oh, a Saturday night face-off of the Best Actor of all time.
Tell you what.
I think that's a great
Tell you
idea.
what. Next Saturday at 8:00 if we're available because it's too far to know.
That's true.
That's what we'll do it on.
Whenever we do our next Saturday night face-off, it'll be Best Actor. All right, you're going down.
Okay.
Danny DeVito.
You'll do Danny DeVito?
I'm doing Danny DeVito, Best Actor of all time.
All right. So
Who's your pick?
Since you're doing a short person, I will do Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. Wow! All right. This is gonna be a can't miss video, guys. Tom Cruise.
Danny DeVito.
They both have very similar acting ranges.
Completely. We're gonna do Danny DeVito versus Peter Dinklage.
Oh, hey. I don't think they're in the same category. Danny DeVito is all-time great. Peter Dinklage is.
He was an elf, okay?
He was an elf. It's a great movie.
It is.
Let's see. When are we going to review Beverly Hills Chihuahua? I think that we should do that next on our next Franchise Friday. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. A little fun fact for you guys. I actually met one of the dogs who was one of the actors, or I guess actresses, in Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3. I think she played a character named Bella. It was back in 2014 when I met her at a meet and greet. But she was a nice dog. Very nice dog. Let me give her a nice pet. Let's see. We're going to trade Rex for Jane. Tom Hanks is another pick for Best Actor of all time.
Hanks is good.
Taylor says, do a review of The Office versus Parks and Rec. Wow. So we were actually thinking about, for TV Tuesday, doing a review of The Office. So that probably will be coming up soon. But maybe we'll have to do another Saturday night face-off of The Office versus Parks and Rec. I would say Parks and Rec.
I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Yeah?
I've seen every episode of The Office. I have not seen a lot of Parks and Rec.
Well, you have to.
I don't know if I've seen one episode all the way through.
Maybe you should watch some of it.
And
it has Chris Pratt in it.
It does.
It has Star-Lord.
It does.
And
it
Aubrey
has
Plaza.
Aziz Ansari and Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler.
Mm-hmm. And isn't it Regina?
Regina George.
Yeah, Regina George. Yeah. So I'm nothing against the show. I think that was just a time in my life where I didn't want to watch a lot of TV. I just watched movies. So
very true. Very true. All right. Trisha agrees with Tom Hanks.
Wait, go back now.
Yeah.
What?
Shayne reminds of a young Bill Murray.
I'll take that any day.
Oh, really? That's.
Thank you.
No.
I don't like the comment section tonight.
A young Bill Murray. All right, Uncle. He's my uncle, by the way. Who do I remind you of? Let me know in the comment section.
I would say John Candy.
I get that a lot.
I see
get
it.
that a lot.
I see it. You know,
I get that a lot.
You have the face and the beard right there. You remind me of John Candy. Yeah.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. Let's see. Taylor says Parks and Rec. Alexa has never seen Parks and Rec, so she chooses The Office. About Weirdo Wednesday, where they do reviews on weirdos. The first one could be a documentary on Nick. I heard he's a real minger. I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to ignore that. Taylor said that Parks and Rec starts off slow but gets awesome after season 2. So keep that in mind if you ever
I'm
start
not
to
against
watch
it or anything. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so I'm sure if I watch it.
All right. Lou votes for The Office, and Kevin votes for Uncle Drew.
Good
Uncle
movie.
Drew!
Should I get it real quick?
Get it.
Give me one
Get it,
second.
get
I'll be
it,
back
get
in a
it,
second,
get it,
everybody.
get it, 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 get it. Get that Uncle Drew. Get that Uncle Drew. Get that Uncle Drew. Uncle Drew is a great movie, guys. It stars Lil Rel Howery. Oh my gosh. We have a special guest in the studio tonight, guys. It's Uncle Drew.
I have an Uncle Drew headband.
It's Uncle Drew
Believe
himself.
it or not, it is going the wrong way.
How does it feel to be a baller, Mr. Drew?
It feels great.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel to be the shot caller?
The what?
To be a shot caller. You're a baller? A shot caller? You're a little bit taller?
When you said shot collar, I was thinking of
Like a dog shot
That's
collar?
what I thought you
No,
meant.
I probably actually
and now I
said
get it
that.
now. Shot collar, but I get it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Freestyle Fridays featuring Nick's rap about Uncle Drew. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. All right,
All right.
make sure you guys tune in for our mixtape dropping next month. It's Big Cheese It and
Plumber crack.
and Plumber Crack. Dropping our new mixtape. It's called Fabuloso Life.
Fabuloso life. I love it.
Fabuloso Life.
Best cleaning product ever.
Word to your mama. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna head out. We have our longest stream ever tonight. We had a good amount of viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the page later tonight. We'll be posting our animal of the day a little bit later this evening. Mm-hmm. So make sure you tune in to the page, see that post, smash the like, share it, all that. Remember that we are doing these videos to help raise awareness for animals in need. If you can donate any time, any money, any food, any items to your local animal rescue or a local animal shelter, that's why we're doing it. We want to help the animals who need homes. So definitely support your local animal rescue. If you live in Anne Arundel County, there's the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Pretty much any city or county will have their own local shelter. So support your local shelter, guys. Do you have anything to say before we head out, Mr. Shayne?
Winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The winner was Civil War.
Yep.
You won. I failed.
He did.
But next,
Just like the movie.
on the next Saturday night face-off, you're going down, man. You're going
No, if we do it like we
down.
said, I think a lot of people don't like Tom Cruise, and I have to convince them to like him.
Everybody loves Danny DeVito.
I like Danny
He's
DeVito.
essentially a demigod.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Eh.
so,
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to sign out. We will make another video very soon. Make sure you tune in on Monday for our review of Glass. Have a super duper night.